Hi guys, this is your boy Martin from MartinTheVlogger.com, and look what we have here. Of course, this is the K&M Spyder RT20 Plus Sea to Sky Edition. So most loaded K&M Spyder you can get out from the factory. And we will load it even more. So today's vlog is about all of these upgrades and why we are doing it. Actually, customer wanted to improve the performance in the corners, plus he is a little bit bigger, so he's hitting the bottom of his Spyder. So we will try to fix that, and I will tell you how. Yeah. We will do a performance upgrade in a straight line. We will do the upgrade towards comfort. So yeah, I will talk about it a little bit later. And also our Sea to Sky in Europe, in Australia, in Asia, they're a tiny bit different than your guys in the US. We cannot have all those cool blinks, those LED cool things. But I'm Martin the Vlogger, and where is the will, there is the way. So we will talk about all of this. This is not an installation video. I will just purely tell you everything what I think, why we are doing it, what is the logic, how it will help you about all of this. And every single item that makes sense to make an installation video about, you can find on MartinTheVlogger.com. Every single item that it's mentioned in this video. 2, every single item you can get on MartinTheVlogger.com/shop. So the largest European shop for K&M Spyder and Riker aftermarket parts. And 3, I just don't know. Oh yeah, hopefully you can hear me well, because I'm tiny bit ill, and plus it's raining super lot. So anyway, last thing, no bullshit around, straight to the point. So that's the rule for 2022 videos. And 2, no video ads. How cool is that? Now, enough of this. Let's get started. All right, so how are we gonna do it? I'm gonna install a product on the bike, and simultaneously, of course, I'm recording the installation video, but I will tell you like what type of improvement we will get or what it will do to your bike, if I have any alternatives, and things like this. So what you can look forward to, like if we go item by item, is, let's start here. We will put in a Wilbers shocks. Now, many of you guys, if you are watching in the US, you like to put Elka. Elka is a great shock, and it's obvious why you have Elkas, because the homeland it's US. Now, Wilbers is a German brand. It's top-notch brand. It's a high-performance shock with high-performance springs inside, and it's completely custom built. So I don't want to go much into details, but that shock I need to wait like 14 to 19 business days to get them. So they are making custom built shock with custom pressures based on your weight, if you are riding with luggage and how often, and blah blah blah. So yeah, and it's like price to performance, it's badass. Wilbers has only, like they have no stages, like Elka has stage 1 to 5. Wilbers, they're just Wilbers. You can choose colors, and then you can compare it to stage 4, stage 5 of Elka for the price that you can see on MartinTheVlogger.com/shop. It's just badass. I will talk about alternative. I'm just it's not like today when I'm recording the video, that's not even on the shop. So alternative is just to change springs. The shocks on Spyders and Rikers, if you are watching my videos, I just hate them. Stock shocks are good for cruising if you are not, I don't know, if you, how to say it, like, I don't want to say if you're not an experienced rider, not even like sporty rider, it's not about that, but the stock shock is just way too soft. If you are a little bit more heavier, if you like to go around the corners, like enjoy them. If you don't like the nanny to step in that much, the basic or the stock shocks are just terrible. Doesn't matter if they are Fox or Kabaya, they are just terrible. So we have one alternative. In case you don't want to change the whole shock, you can change the springs only. For the moment, I was having it only for Rikers and F3S. Now, Martin the Vlogger doing the things differently. So we have high performance springs with a safety and road certificate from Germany, from H&R. So it's really a brand that it's in the motorsport. And now it's even for RT20 plus. And I have many customers for Rikers and Spyder's F3S changing those shocks. So I will talk about that. K&N filter, just very quickly, well, why we are putting it there. But yeah, just very quickly, we have a German Swaybar. I should stop saying that there are a lot of things coming from Germany, right? But it's a good product. I like American things as well. Good. Performance towards like straight line, if I may say. We will do Dynajet. Unfortunately, MartinTheVlogger did a mistake. So I have a Dynajet for F3S. I don't have it for RT2020 Plus, which is my mistake. It's a different connector, but at least I will tell you like what is the aim, why we are doing it. We will put pedal box. Now, it's a throttle response unit. I did a lot of videos about it. You know why I'm like pedal commander. It's a good unit as well. I think I did quite a good video when I was not promoting it, but when I was enjoying it. Now I'm not doing anything with the pedal commander. First, pedal box is a German brand. But that's our logic inside. So in pedal box, it's not the same pedal box you can buy in America. This pedal box on martinthevlogger.com/shop has our own logic. So my friend did it, and it's everything. It's customly like the brain, like the map of it. It's done basically by him, so by us. Now. Another thing, like why I'm using pedal box, not the pedal commander, is because, fuck it. I'm in a war with sling mods. They are in a war with me, better say. Or they are in a war with other company that I work with, and I love my partners, so no. Now, one more thing. The pedal box will go right over here. We will also do, there are two products. There are handlebar risers because the customer would like to raise the handlebars a little, and the pedal box will go right over here. Those of you that has pedal commander, try to put it there. Try to put it there and well, it stopped raining. Let me show you something. I will grab my mic, and it was raining quite heavily, right? Try to do this to your pedal commander. Like try to put it on a rain like this. Try it. Yeah, of course, it's not waterproof. Neither the pedal box, but pedal box has just one tiny place from where the water can get in. And what I do, I just silicone glue it, and that's it. So you can, and rest of the unit, it's waterproof, so or water resistant. Well, it can go on the rain anyway. So it will be absolutely great here. And you know why it's good to have it like in the distance where you can touch it, because you can change the modes. I like to play around. So I will talk more a little bit later. We will do the belt tensioner, and I try to find one video where I will show you like what belt tensioner can help you with, apart from removing the shakiness of the bike and around 100 kilometers to 130, which is, I don't know, like 80 miles or something like that. Then you start the vibrations, and most of the Spyders are not coming with the belt tensioners. Don't ask me why. So this is the brand new product from Lamonster. It's the IPS. It looks beautiful, and plus it has upgraded roller. So, and don't forget, I will get to it a little bit later. Don't forget to change the roller every like 15 to 20,000 miles. We will protect the radiators because they are super open, and have a look, a lot of trash in there. So we will do that, and yeah, we'll play with lights. So a lot of things. Enough, let's do it. All right, let's heat up with something super easy. The installation should be around 5 minutes. This is a tail light, running light, and the brake light for top case, for RTs, the new 2020, or F3T with a top case, or F3 Limited, or F3T with a top case option. In Europe, is just, you know, it's like this. It doesn't work. Of course, it's just raw plastic. And why it is so? It is because it's dangerous. It's not road legal because you need to have lights in a certain height, I guess. I don't know, it's just completely stupid. And BRP, if there is something not legal on the continent when they're selling, they will simply not bring you those items. So, but I'm Martin the Vlogger. I have friends all around the world. I found a way. So we have these on our shop in Europe and we ship worldwide. So on my vlog on MartinTheVlogger.com, you can see the installation video. It's like 5 minutes, and yeah, it's a great thing, and it's extra safety because those regular lights, they're still a little bit low, and in case you are in a city traffic, wherever, it's just extra safety, extra visibility. Yeah, super dangerous. So, of course, this is how it should be done. Extra visibility, extra safety, extra coolness. Actually, I was thinking while I was doing the installation, I was like, I even don't know what's illegal about that. Even my car is having those like roof running brake light, tail light, whatever. On to the next one. All right, next what we'll do, we'll remove this like 2-cent worth of antenna. This is ugly looking for this more powerful, much more badass looking, smaller antenna, not always in your way when you're putting the cover on your bike, especially when you don't have the top case, right? So we will do that, but I forgot to tell you that City Sky, and that's actually another difference. City Sky comes always with a, I think it's always in the US, that it comes with a beautiful lights on the floorboards. Oh, guess what? It's not legal in Europe. Of course, Martin the Vlogger has them. What else? I was quite disappointed by that. It's same on F3s. We cannot have the signature light, and these lights, they are not legal. So you guys in America, you can run them. We in the Europe cannot. Of course, Martin the Vlogger has them. OM lights, OM signature lights goes there. And one more thing that I have. Unfortunately, I will be not doing any installations on these because customer didn't order it for the moment. But I also have these auxiliary lights that goes on the bottom of your Riker or of your RT20. So we have all of these on the shop. Small promo there. Now let's remove that ugly antenna and replace it. We will now focus on handling, and two main things. Swaybar, the H&R Swaybar from Germany, because it's the most powerful I have on the shop, and you know the RT, it's super heavy, and the gentleman is super heavy that is having the RT. So this one, and we will do the shocks. Now H&R Swaybar, one more additional thing that it has, according to other sway bars, is that it has 2 holes. So you can have set up for more cruising or more sporty ride. We will go with a sporty ride because gentleman is signed a bit heavier, and we will go with more, as much power as possible with everything. And with the sway bars, you know, a lot of people question sway bars helping, not. I'm tired to explain that it helps a lot. It's one of the best upgrades I have on my F3S. And what it does basically, every Spyder, I'm sorry, it's having sway bar, all right? That's not the point. But the sway bar, the stock sway bar, it's cheap, it's thin, it doesn't do the job properly. So in case, like, it will help you in the strong winds on the highway, because the sway bar is basically bringing the power or distributing power from one side to another. When it's thicker and when it's stronger, it distributes the power much more equally. Also, if you're going through the corners, slow corners, fast corners, slowly ride, cruising ride, down the hill, uphill, the bike will not lean that much and it will not try to raise one wheel. That means then it will not step that much in, all right? It also helps as a power steering tiny bit, and especially noticeable on RTs and F3s. A little bit less or on Rikers, but still noticeable. So more comfort, better riding experience. And yeah, check the installation video, because the shops can charge you anywhere between 300 to 500 euros or dollars. Now, shocks. I also try to put you on the floor and see, like, have a look. Those shocks, okay? The gentleman is 140 kilograms. I'm 100 and I'm well. I got rid of weight. So I'm well, and have a look. I mean, the bike is bouncing super loud, and I'll try to put you on the floor so you can see, and you will see what is the difference when we will apply those shocks. Now, this is the creme de la creme. It's a Nightline, beautiful bike. It will fit absolutely beautifully. Custom built springs, custom built shocks, plus Martin the Vlogger way. So the gentleman, the deal was, I'll get him the Wilbers. We have agreed on the price. I have called the Wilbers. The person told me just right now that when he is riding, because the bike is very soft, the shocks are soft, when he brakes the bike, you know, it's quite high, but still it hits the bottom of the road. So I said, like, can we do something about it? And they said, like, yeah, we can raise it for 1 centimeter. Extra price. But, you know, it's not everything about money. So from my pocket, and we're doing this for the customer. What I'm trying to say is, like, who else is doing this in the world? I mean, there are a few people for sure, but Martin the Vlogger way. So try to give to the customer the best experience possible. So we will do the installation, we will prepare the installation videos, very quick ones, like bam, 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 because.
Start it up.
Ooh, I just went for a quick ride, and that is completely new bike. Now, as you can see, all of the bikes are out because the Dakar is leaving for a weekend, and a customer is coming shortly. And I was like, I'm putting all of the bikes out because I want to have that wow effect. It's just not like one bike outside, all of them out, because he can see, like, when he comes like this, it's just beautiful. Anyway, so towards the bike and upgrades that we have done, and a few comments. So the shocks, the bike it just won't move. It won't move. So it's set up to 140 kilograms. It's a lot. I have like 100, and it's badass. With the Swaybar, it's really like a go-kart. So it's sharp, and you know, the bike just goes where you say it, and it's not like, it keeps the line. So handling change was worth every single penny. Actually, while I'm recording this, I have received several orders to change the Wilbers, because people are watching me, people are calling me. So I just told them, like, now I have really tried it. I know it's good on RT20 plus, but I tried it with the shocks in my weight, and it's just insane. Now, very quickly about the springs. The springs, changing the springs only, it's a very popular item on my shop, especially for Rikers and Spyder F3S. But we didn't have an option for F3T or for Spyder RT20 plus, because the RT is super heavy and those shocks are just terrible. Now, these H&R springs with a road and safety certificate, they have 72% higher spring rate. In other words, it's almost like 72% better shock that you will get with just changing the springs. Now, towards like performance in a straight line, you know, I'm always tell you what I feel, and I'm not super happy yet. We have installed, and check the installation video, we have the pedal box in the glove compartment area, glove box. And the thing is, this bike is heavy as hell. So It's not what I'm used to with my F3. The beast it just goes like crazy. This one, it needs time, you know. Whatever, like I have put it into Sport Plus, Plus 3. It's good. It's noticeable, different, okay, but not according to MartinTheVlogger standards. Of course, you cannot turn this big ass bike into Sportster. Don't buy RTs and then like trying to make, let's say, F3 from it. It's not possible. But we will do DynoJet. As I told you, hopefully I told you at the beginning of the video, it's my mistake. I do not have the correct connector, okay? So there is a different pin between F3 and RT, and so we need to plug it right over here. Now with the DynoJet, what we will be able to do, we will be able to modify the fuel usage to 95 octans, okay? So in Europe we are using 95, not 91, not 93. 95 is the minimum, or you can go for 98 or 100. So, and the bikes are set up to 91 and 93 from the factory. Two, we will also adjust fuel to air ratio, not a crazy kind of way, but we will do it. And also what we will do, from the EQ mode, we will try to get a little bit more mileage, and when the EQ is off, we'll try to get like better performance, but not a crazy thing. We just to adjust it so the bike will go from the lower revs. Of course, it's not cheap. Pedal box together with DynoJet, it's something like what, 240 and around 500, because you need to get DynoJet and custom map. So it's like 750, almost 800 euros, but it will help. Now, last thing, talking way too much, and hopefully you still enjoy this video. Now the customer asked for handlebar riser. I didn't do really a video about it because it was 2 o'clock in the morning and I was just like tired. So anyway, I'm using the Show Chrome, and on the shop I have 2 of them. One is from Lamonster, his brand IPS. I believe it's IPS. It's not important. It's making this handlebar riser, and this is from Show Chrome. Now they do sell one-to-one, okay? So somebody orders this, then somebody orders that. It's one-to-one. There are 2 major differences. One, this one, it's like shiny color, and it's a good quality, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit lighter, I would say, okay? So you can, if you just buy one unit, which most of people will do, you will not notice. But when you then compare it with Lamonster, it's like OM part. And I simply love Lamonster parts, because I'm riding with this bar clamp right over here. This is from Lamonster, ever since 2015. I just love it because it's one hell of a piece of aluminium right over there with great powder coating or whatever they do. It's just amazing. Now that's about quality. Now the second thing is, and why I have used Show Chrome, is because customer is not here, and when you are like really doing these handlebar risers, the best is when the rider is at your place, because Show Chrome, second. All right, so one of the biggest differences is that Lamonster is just one size. All right, so Lamonster, when you do it, like you have one size, and you just basically raise it, and that's it. Plus, what Lamonster do is he's really like making it one-to-one. That means he also has this pin on top. So that means rails from the bottom, they have a hole. So you put basically your rails there, and they will stick on this one. So you cannot really turn this way too much in the front or way too much in the back. It's kind of a security feature, okay? Now with the Show Chrome, first of all, the rails are no longer in that pin. So, or on that pin. So basically you can go super crazy, and you can put your handlebars right over here, okay, you got the point, right? Now the second thing is, you can insert 2 plates like this, or you can remove all of the plates. So basically you have 3 options: none, 1, or 2, and you can adjust it tiny bit more than a Lamonster. So that's the another different. I think it's the the biggest difference between those two. Now we have a couple of more installations, and actually I think the last one, and also I'm doing the installation video, it's about this what it is, intake or whatever, vent protector, and we will do this one, the radiator, because this thing right over here is the same thing that Riker has. So I believe BRP has bought a lot of this stuff. But when the rug will hit you, when the rug will hit this, the radiator is gone, and it's expensive. So we will protect it. So stay tuned on that. And the very last thing, he's going with a ride with us because there is a tour on the weekend. So I think the vlogger is gonna clean that bloody bike. Okay, this is, guys, we have all of its place. I'm just, of course, detailing it and cleaning it with the black diamond detailer from Lamonster. I'm not only selling things, I'm using things, you know, that I like. We have it without aerosol, so you can buy it on my shop, even in Europe. Because with aerosol, you cannot doesn't matter. Now, I went for another ride because we needed to go for high pressure cleaning forever. The bike is just amazing. I mean, with the Dynajet, it's gonna be even better. But yeah, there are some good corners, so I went around them, and actually what the customer will need to do now is actually learn how to ride, because it's a completely different bike. H&R Swaybar, you turn and the bike goes immediately. It's super, super responsive, and it rides really well. It has completely new limits, so I love it. So guys, in case you like what I did, subscribe, like, do whatever, and actually write to me like what I should share with you first. I need to work on my the Beast. The Beast needs several upgrades and updates and whatever. Or should I continue with Rikers, because I still need to finish the Mrs. Beats and stuff like that. So just write me there. And guys, remember, visit MartinTheVlogger, become a member, show up my website, and if you want to ride with me, visit toursont3.com, because it's the coolest tour and rental agency with one of the coolest dudes on the planet. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and remember, always have fun!